Tire marks. Pang. We are such
shout out Basement Yard.
We're
You make us
such
laugh.
huge fans. We watch those.
Peer review the podcast. Peer review the podcast.
We watched those people on their podcast, and we were like, I don't know.
We want to do that.
Yeah. So all of the haters in the comments are like, should we just start a podcast? Like, that's actually exactly how it went.
Yeah.
And look at that. We are successful. And you're
Watching us, liking our shit, saving our shit, commenting on our shit.
like really increasing engagement.
Thank you so much. That's like actually what we wanted.
Yeah.
You make it so easy.
Thanks so much. We love you.
So anyway, dude, what the fuck can we talk about? What the fuck we experienced today? What we had to witness.
Okay, you know what? Like, I'll give the context, and then I just want you to talk about how it felt, okay, and what was going on, and then I'll tell everyone exactly what was happening. Okay. And, you know, if you need, like, some tissues or something. Because Preeti never cries, but she cried today. So, for context, like, we had an errand to do. We had to go to an auntie's house and pick up something for Preet's mom. And we don't know this auntie, never met her. We don't know her kids. We know nothing.
Yeah, I met her husband once.
Oh, yeah.
In
Wait, I was
Boston.
like getting overstimulated by the questions. He was like, Waltham? Was it Waltham? And I was like, was it Waltham?
And he's like, where did I see you again? I was like, I don't know. Why are you asking me the zip?
Yeah.
Like, what the? I was like, Because my cousins have moved. So, like, I saw him at my cousin's house, and I was like, the house before was.
Yeah.
I was just calculating in my head.
And then I was
And he's like, let me just spitball all cities I know. I was like, I can't remember a single word in English. Oh my god.
And then he was like, do I know you? And I was like, no.
I think I was like, this is my friend. Like, I just got so, guys, the whole thing was just overstimulating. That's what this was.
So we go and we sit, and auntie's like so nice, and she gives us like some sweets and whatever, and we're sitting and we're talking, and we're like, okay, like we budgeted I think for like 10 minutes, because anyone that's Indian that's watching knows like you can't just go into someone's house and like grab something and leave.
Yeah.
You have to sit and like give your
You know.
bio data and like whatever. So, and especially women of our age, like
Yeah, they're like,
they
how
know
are you?
people. Yeah, especially because they're Thumber too. So
Yeah, like, what are you
I'm
doing?
actually surprised they
with
didn't
your
say
life?
anything.
Like, tell me a little. What's your 3-minute elevator pitch? It's
About
like a whole.
why you're marriable, like whatever, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, if anyone knows, that's how it is. If you didn't know, now you do. So we go in, we're sitting and we're eating these sweets, which like, you know, I'm sorry, they were good. They were like
Flowery.
flowered squares.
Yeah.
It wasn't even sweet.
I didn't understand what that was actually, like which sweet it was.
I thought it was kaju katli, and I saw auntie put 2 in the bowl, and I was like, oh no. And I was like, you can't say no, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
disrespectful to be like, please don't give me anything.
Yeah. We should have just asked for juice.
I know.
Damn.
Well, now you know.
In
Well, I was already
retrospect.
feeling confused.
Yeah.
Needham? Waltham?
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And I didn't,
Yeah. Salem? I was like,
to be fair though, you gave me no context. I didn't know that you knew him.
no, I forgot that I knew him. And even when I make eye contact, like I didn't remember. And then I remembered that one time he had to do an errand at my cousin's house. So he had come over without his wife. And I only know the wife because that's who my mom talks about.
Right.
So when he was like, I met you. And I was like filing through all the uncles I know. I was like, no.
Do you have like a separate like folder for friends' dads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like adults that are like significantly older than us.
Yeah.
And I never know what their relation is. Like I never know if they're related to me or not, or they're just loosely like family friend, but because you call everyone uncle. So I'm like, is this literal? I don't know.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Anyway.
sit down, we're talking, and then their daughters come down, and they're young, much younger than us. I think like 19 and 14.
Yeah,
something like that. And they begin to speak. And it was
the end. Like, because they never stop.
it was like a nonstop, incessant sound. And the thing that cracks me up about this is because, like, in our friend circle, I talk the most. I'm the loudest. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even in the same, like, gravitational pull as these girls, because, like, I couldn't even understand. It just was non-stop. And we were talking about, like, Starbucks being 30 to 50 cents more expensive down here. And then we were talking about...
I don't even remember what the question was.
I didn't ask one. I didn't.
We were just like, hey. And they were like, hi, my name is this, and my age is this, and I go to this school, and I moved here, and I shop at Starbucks, and I used to work there, and now I get it from...
Yeah, I feel like I can't do this again. Like, it's too much like it. And these are, like, very kind girls, very sweet and nice. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
To maybe the masses, but as two, like, very introverted people.
Yeah.
We were like...
This was literally my face.
Okay, so we're like sitting side to side and we're talking to these people, and
at no point did I make eye contact with Riti.
Because it would have been the end. And I was thinking there, and I was like, oh my god, poor Preeti. Like, I was like, what is she thinking about right now? Because she gets overstimulated by sound, and it was high pitched and incessant.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like, she has to kind of understand the context of what's being said.
Like, I had to pay attention. I can't zone out the sound.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know these people.
Yeah.
They don't know my mom. So I'm sitting over there. I was like, poor Preeti.
I just don't understand how one sentence led to the next. It took me like I was 2 sentences behind at all times. And just processing what the hell is happening. Oh my god.
And then I was like sitting there and I was like listening to her speak and listening to her younger sister speak, and then they're talking over each other, and then Auntie in the middle is like, you do research to Preeti? And I was like, yeah, she does research. Everyone should read her paper.
But I was already 2 sentences behind.
So she didn't know. I was answering for her.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I was like, and then like there's an odd silence where the auntie and me were just looking at each other, and I was like, research. Water.
And then we were talking to the girls, and the girls were like, oh, like, what? I don't even know how there was room for us to speak at all. Like, I don't know how it came up. But we were like,
I think I blanked out.
Yeah, we were going to New York, and she's like, you're really going to New York City? You love New York City? I love New York City. And I was like, ah!
Yeah.
I just like felt like I was going through like some turbo tunnel.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand.
I feel like we were asked like the 5, like who, what, when, where, why, about like so many things, but also we never spoke.
And then, like, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, what is Preeti doing right now? Because I know what I'm doing, and I'm present and attempting to understand what's being said to me right now. And I know Preeti's over there, like, probably losing her mind. And I was like, at what point can we pleasantly, politely bow out and say, like, oh, we have somewhere to go? And I don't get to make that call. I was waiting for Preeti to, and I was like, please.
I was too busy filing through my thoughts to make this call. Oh my god. I was just like, smile and nod. I think they said something that you should agree with. Smile. Don't look at Riti. Don't look at Riti. You'll laugh. What is Riti thinking? Oh my god.
And it's like so funny because like the way that we think is so different.
Yeah.
And like when I'm sitting there like attempting to understand what is being said, like I'm picturing the things that they're saying. So I don't have like an extra stimulus in my head of like talking in reaction to what they're saying. So like it's just a feeling, and I was feeling overwhelmed and confused and bored. That's how I was feeling. But like for you, you have a monologue.
I did in this case.
Yeah.
And I think it's like whenever there's a monologue, it's to soothe me. It's like, it's okay. This is what's happening, I think. Is it? Oh no. Like when it's like a circle and they're just swirling like a little toilet that doesn't flush. Oh no. Oh my god. It's just like a slow burn, but it's not, there's no love at the end.
It's a slow death.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It was so painful.
Yeah. At some point, there was a pause, and I was like, Preeti, go now. Say that you must cook dinner. Say you have to leave. And I was like, and then they started talking again, and I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. You're too slow.
God. And it's like the thing that cracks me up the most about this is that like a normal person would have been able to handle this no problem. Like people that are around talkative people or like are around people that they don't know or like consistently doing small talk and having to do that.
Yeah.
They would have been maybe mildly irritated or like, you know, just like a little like.
But the thing is, they can also like jump in. What is that called? Double Dutch? It was like double Dutch. I was like, huh? When do I go? And go. There's a pause. Say something. Oh my God. It was like, you don't understand. It was like 17 times before I said that. And then at one point I made a comment because she said something about some drink that she likes. And I was like, oh, I bet that's, and she was like, yeah, totally. And I was like,
score.
You contributed.
Yeah, she was talking about chai, and I was like, oh, she was just like talking and talking and talking, and then she looked at me, and I was like, so do you like the Starbucks chai as a brown person? And she was like, yeah, I actually really do. I really like sweet things, so like I really love when things are sweet. And I, you know, like I worked at a Starbucks, like obviously, and so like, and I was like.
I was also picturing Starbucks. Like, I think I started, I was like, maybe pictures would work. Maybe pictures would make this better. So I was like, Starbucks. Green.
Overpriced shitty coffee.
Yeah. Burnt. But that didn't help. Now I'm distracted. That's exactly what I was doing when she was like, research. And I was like, there's no way I can talk science right now, please.
Oh man. And so we're about to leave. And this girl is like much younger than us. Like I think she's 18, 19, and we're 27.
Yeah.
And she goes, you guys are really cool though. And I was like,
I felt like,
thank you so much. Thanks.
it literally felt like when a guy opens up to you and he's just like talking and talking and talking, and then he's like, and I love you. You're like, based on what, bro?
Based on the fact that you don't talk.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And
no, based on the fact that you can just be yourself around me. That makes one of us.
And you know what's so sad and so crazy? Like, this is only tangentially related.
Yeah.
But like one of my good friends in college, he didn't really have a lot of like girlfriends. Like he had some good friends that were girls, but not like whatever. Like he just didn't have like, I don't know, like the kind of relationship with anyone where you can like talk about your feelings. And
That's
so
sad.
yeah, we like went to lunch, and then I was in his room and we were just talking, and he was just telling me like things about his family. And like I'm like hanging out, I'm like finding out about his siblings and then I go back to like my life or whatever, and then he like texts me later. He texts me the next day and he's like, Riti, like I feel so close to you. And I was like, that's really nice. I'm glad.
That's
and he
nice.
was like, I told you things that I've never told anyone. And I was like, your sibling? You told me about your huh?
He just said like things about a sibling.
Yeah, it was like very surface level, and things like I was like, well, what kind of music do you like to listen to, and like how does that make you feel, and like just like normal questions I feel.
Yeah.
So when you're like trying to get to know someone, and
yeah.
then it was just like I feel so close to you, and I was like, what? How?
That's the deepest you've met someone?
I was like, this is deeply sad.
That's really sad.
I was like,
Not me feeling bad for men.
no, I know, but he was such a cutie.
Yeah.
Like it's all right. I was like, what the hell? What do boys talk about?
I feel like they just do things together, which is sometimes fun too, but like it should be an add-on too.
So anyways, we're sitting there suffering, and she goes, you guys are really cool. And we were like, thanks so much.
Yeah. The funniest part was after all that wall of sound for like 20 minutes straight, I finally got my in, and I was like, I think we have to go. Like we have to help make dinner, like whatever. Like I think we have to get going. They were like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, what? We could have said this 10 minutes ago.
Bang! Like
I just don't understand. I'm like actually impressed by how fast their like mouth moved and like was able to think of thoughts that fast.
they should look into rap.
So true. They didn't stutter once.
Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously, when you guys are watching or listening to these things, you don't see the pre-edit, which is there's so much silence. We cut so much silence.
We were just sitting in silence.
And like looking at each other or not, and then like thinking about what was just said, what else is relevant, like
Yeah, we're like silent processors.
yeah. And the thing that's funny is we're both talkative, I think, in certain scenarios, but like we have a podcast and we're like, I think, pretty introverted people.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of hypocritical and ironic.
Yeah. How dare we?
How dare we? I mean, anyways, people on the internet are like, how dare we anyway? So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Do you remember when Sanjana met our like high school group? That
Oh my
shit was
God.
so funny. Okay, guys. One of my friends, family friends who I lived with in DC met my high school group of friends. And so I know everyone really well, but this is the first time that Sanjana was meeting all of you guys. And she came and we went to some like bar and we were just sitting in silence for a while, and then we would say something, and then we would just kind of like, it was a very laid back night, but it wasn't an odd night. Like usually nights look like that with our friend group.
Yeah.
And at the end, like she had a good time too. She had a pleasant time. We got to know, like everyone got to know her. She got to know everyone. It was a good time. And then the next day we were driving home, like driving back to our apartment in DC, and she was like, do your friends not like me? I was like, no, we're just not talkative.
Yeah.
Or there's a lot of space in between what we say.
Yeah.
And usually we're just like either in our own heads or just processing what was said. And like, I feel like we give a lot of time for that.
We're just compatible in that way, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like when I'm not given that space, I still have to zone out and process. And I usually miss like a couple sentences of what's being said. But yeah, that was a lot of talk about the weather and like the coffee drinks. And like, I felt like I was back at my job.
We were driving home.
Yeah.
And we get in the car and I'm like, I look at Preeti, I'm like, holy yap, bro. And she was like, I
I don't think I formed a complete sentence for like a couple minutes.
yeah. And then as soon as she could, she started crying.
I just had to cry.
It's not
I was
funny,
laughing and tears were coming from my eyes.
but
It was
from
not
joy.
laughing, crying. No.
It was just,
It was just overstimulated crying.
yeah, which is like so sad. And it's not like, I don't like feel bad for you or anything,
Yeah.
but it's like, there was just no escape. We cannot escape. We cannot get out.
Mama! Yeah. And like, I don't mind when there's noise around me that I don't have to interact with.
Yeah.
Like when you're just in a generally loud place, or there's even people, like you're at a party and there's people around you talking.
Yeah.
I do not, like, if you see me zoned out not talking to anyone, I know there's people that would come up to me and be like, so, and like try to strike up a conversation because they think I'm lonely. I'm not. I'm having a good time.
I do feel lonely in like crowded rooms though.
Really?
Yeah. But not in like it's not that like I don't want to talk to people or people don't come talk to me. It's just like I get like, I don't know what that is. Like if I'm around, like even for my birthday when we were all in New York, to be honest, I was a little drunk, but we were sitting at the bar in K-Town and I was around all of my best friends and I was like, wow, I feel so lonely right now.
Really?
Yeah. And then I was thinking about it the next day and I was like, what the hell? Why? Because I'm like fully having a conversation with Kevin. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, next to everyone and like, it's whatever. Like I'm not being left out of anything.
Yeah.
I'm being very included in everything. But like, I think I needed a second to just kind of like process. And I think like when things are really loud and I don't have like space to just be in my head,
Yeah.
I feel lonely.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's just like that you being separate from like your mind,
Yeah.
like the train of thought. It can't connect. Maybe that feels lonely.
Yeah. Growing up, I thought that I was like so extroverted and like loud and whatever. And I think like that was to a point. Like sure, I really enjoy being around a group of people and like having fun and like making people laugh and like whatever. Like I really enjoy doing that. And I used to think that that's what replenished me. And that's not true because once I got to college, like all of my friends are introverted. I didn't have a single extroverted friend ever.
Yeah, true.
No, I didn't have a single extroverted friend until college when I met. And he was so extroverted. There's nothing wrong with that, but like he feels replenished. He felt replenished by my energy, and I felt drained by it because I didn't have time to like, you know.
Oh, I see.
So it's like it's so funny that I thought that that's what I was when.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh,
I think at most you're less of an introvert
yeah.
than at least this friend group.
But you guys are very introverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not that, I mean, I think I am, but when I take any test thingy,
Yeah, it says that you're.
it's like 49% introverted. I'm like, this can't be. Or sorry, 51%.
I think you're a very charming person, and you're definitely like charismatic. I think I am too,
Maybe.
but
Yeah.
it's like
But I don't think
that's
that's
not my
what,
default.
but that's also not what introvertedness is.
Right, introverted is like how you replenish energy,
Yeah.
and I don't feel like, I guess it's different though because I'm around you all the time, and I never feel like I feel like my energy is high. Spending time with you doesn't. I don't need to like hang out with you and then like go over there and like you know, like I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Do you?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. Bang!
The introverted Olympics.
Literally. So it's like whatever. Like I just thought that I was something that I'm not, and then I kept living in those expectations. Like you need to be around people, and if you're around people, you feel more energy. And then I was like so tired,
I bet.
depleted. Then I got to college and I met actual extroverts, and I was like,
This is not me.
this is not me.
Wow.
And then I got to live my truth.
Yeah. I think my one true extroverted friend is Sanjana. Who literally, if she's like having a bad day, like let's say she's having a bad day at work or like she just feels drained, she will make it a point to like go to someone's house after, like go to someone's apartment or like make like a happy hour plan. And I was like, wow, that's how I know.
Yeah.
I would literally have to go home and just like lay on the floor with my eyes closed in the dark. And then I can get up and go with friends. Like, I think I wouldn't, if I had a bad day, maybe I would go see my friends, but only after I
Dealt.
Yeah.
Processed
it.
That's fair. I think I do like a decent amount of like parallel processing, but I cannot like have a bad day and then be like overwhelmed or like upset about whatever and then go to a loud environment. Like if I'm like, and it's like different because my closest friends are quiet. So if I'm like, okay, I want to be around Preeti or Rohan, like we just sit.
Yeah.
Like I'm still maybe like getting the time to process and like getting to be with someone next to me.
Yeah.
But like to this day still, like if I'm having a big feeling, I cannot do it with another person. Actually maybe I do. Yeah. I do what you do. I sit in the dark. Or I'll just like I'll like put the light on and lay flat on my bed and just stare at the ceiling. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to process what happened, whatever this feeling is.
Yeah.
And
But I guess is that even introversion? That's just processing emotion, right?
now here
Pang!
like I don't think introversion extroversion is a real thing.
Okay.
I think it's like it's like a strange thing to like claim. I don't know. Like I don't think there's really a way to understand human dynamics in like such a concrete black or white way.
Yeah.
Because like even if you have a tendency to want to be alone or a tendency to want to be with other people, that like differs. Like if I was
And also like what are you doing in the environment, like in the group? Are you going to a group and then you're just like observing? What is like, does that play into it? Or are you like the center of attention?
Yeah, because if I'm like going to a group, and I'm drained, I don't want to observe anything. I just don't want to be there. Like I don't feel because I feel like I have to like be present in a way that I just don't have the energy for. But somebody else might be able to go and, but it also depends on the people, right? Like if the group is like me, you, Kev, Rohan,
Yeah.
I'm having a rough time, I don't have to sit there and be happy.
Yeah.
I can just be, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't enjoy like going and meeting a bunch of new people if I don't have the energy to do it.
Yeah.
Call that introversion if you must, but like I feel like that's just kind of a strange like,
I feel like that's just kind of common, no? Like if you had a bad day, you're not going to be in the mood.
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought I knew people. I thought I knew how people talked, and then I just got talked to for 20 minutes, and I was like, oh.
It was like really, it was painful, bro, for me. So I can't even, you know, I understand the cry.
I felt like there was like racquetball in my head.
Have you ever played racquetball?
No.
We should.
Yeah.
We should also play some tennis before you go back.
Hot. Wedding. What are some other times where you like you felt super overstimulated, and what did you do?
We went to Rohan's concert recently, last year. And I had a drink, and like I'm kind of a one drink wonder. I think like
One drink wonder.
one drink and I'm like I'm in a good place. 2 drinks and I'm like, you know, I'm just a lightweight. And so you don't look like a lightweight. Well, I am. So
Bang!
I really like this new bit that we do where we
Yeah.
like foresee the hate comment.
Yeah.
I want to know if like that it happens.
Yeah.
Anyways, like we go to this gig and there's people there that we haven't seen in like almost a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like almost a decade. I haven't seen these people. I haven't seen them since high school, but you knew them. And so you talk about me all the time. And so you talk about them. So I felt like, okay, I know them like tangentially. I know what's going on in their lives. And so I come in and I see them and I'm one drink in and I was like, what's to do right now? And it's loud.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for you to bring me the earplugs. So I'm standing over there and they're also taller than me. And so I'm just like looking up at them and they're like, oh, like heard you, you know, like what's going on? Like, how are you? And then I was talking about how we moved and how I'm so miserable because of the weather. And then I go, yeah, and it makes me literally want to kill myself because like the filter was gone. Like it was the alcohol and the overstimulation.
Yeah. And just not seeing them in 10 years. Like, how do you,
don't know
but
how
you
to-
feel like they know you and you know them, but you haven't seen them.
You haven't seen. They don't know me. They don't know the things I say.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
if someone that you hadn't talked to in almost 8 years comes up to you and he's like, "Yeah, I'm like this situation in my life makes me want to die." Like I would
like,
be.
"Please don't."
Yeah, I would be worried too. And so then I say it, and both of them look at me and they're like. And I was like, I'm joking. This is a joke. Like, it was.
This is
funny
what
to
I
me.
say nowadays.
Yeah. And then we were talking. They were like, "Oh, how often do you come to New York?" And I'm like, "I'm talking." And I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that I had told them that I wanted to end my life as a joke. And it's like I never wanted to, but now like they haven't seen me and they haven't talked, like literally they haven't said word. They're still saying my name wrong. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh my god. And I didn't even feel embarrassed because I don't really feel embarrassed about things. But I was like, wow, that was not the correct move.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't like stop myself because
Yeah.
the ability to like think just even 2 seconds in advance was gone.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first thing to go when I get overstimulated.
So true.
I just cannot process anything. And if you ask me to say something, whatever comes out, comes out.
Wow. Even you don't know what's going to come out.
But I feel that way like around when I'm like at my most comfortable, I feel that way.
So you just got comfortable with alcohol.
I guess so, yeah. But release your inhibition.
There was one time where I don't even remember who it was. It was someone like I know really well, but we just hadn't seen each other in a while like that. But it was like my cousins or like second cousins, something like that. And they were like, oh my God, how did this even come up? Because why would I say this? I literally was like, I don't know if we should probably cut this, but they were like, awful things seem to be happening around me. And I was like, oh yeah, me too. My driver's ed teacher is literally a murderer and killed his girlfriend and then committed suicide. And they were like, no thoughts, deer in the headlights. And I was like, sorry. Why did that come to my head? And then why did I choose to let it out of my mouth, bro? Oh my god. Why would you say that was actually the first sentence I said? Like before I even told them about like what I'm doing in life and like how I am. Oh, my high school. And I was like 25.
Someone that taught me how to drive is a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also dead.
That's like a fun fact.
Spooky fact.
I think
a lot more people are like very turned off by that stuff and like don't take it obviously. No, wait, hold on. Nothing's coming out right. A lot more people would be like spooked, but in like the grossed out way, not spooked in like a oh my god.
Well, I think that their reactions are probably
more sane than ours.
The normal ones. But I think a curious person,
mm-hmm.
and I think you like to understand things.
Mm-hmm.
I like to know things.
Mm-hmm.
And so like when you told me that, I was like, what? And then I was like reading a bunch about it. I was like, where did he live? Like, how did he know her? Like, those were the things that I was curious about.
Yeah.
And you were like,
I just didn't understand how he was my driver's instructor because he wore such thick glasses and mentioned being almost legally blind. Why was he doing that? Like, he was my, like, 6 hours of, like, before the test training. Yes. And
I thought he was the gym teacher.
He was. He
was
was everything
both?
teacher. What the hell?
You were in a car with him for 6 hours?
Yeah.
Alone?
Yeah. It was like my dad taught me how to drive in the church parking lot.
Yep.
After that, they were like, you need, like, X amount of training something time. It was, like, 6 hours. Yeah. He was my 6 hours. And that crazy guy took me straight on Route 1 the first time. He was like, turn right. And I was like, okay, what road is this? And he was like, Route 1. I was like, I don't know where the break is.
You know what? I was so anxious. Like, before I even knew I had anxiety, like, I was having panic attacks, no idea what was going on.
Oh my God.
Like, I was like, okay,
Something happens, then I can't breathe.
Yeah. It's like when I was between, like, BU and Rutgers. And obviously, like, money, it was $96,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And they, like, gave me money. But it was only, like, it was, like, 72 a year. And I was like, hello, what the hell? But I was in the basement of my old house. Just, like, I called them and I was like, can you give me more money? Please, I really want to go here. Please give me more money. And they didn't. And then I, like, fully had a panic attack and I had no idea what was going on. And I was alone and I just like was crying and I like my face was going numb and I couldn't breathe and I was like, okay, like I seem to be very overwhelmed. I guess
that
like,
must be what this is.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what else this could be, but it seems to be that. Like my brother's very loud. So if Rohan is talking and there's music playing, I can't do it. One of those things has to stop because I'm just not able to process. It's not even like I get like I don't feel like you know, like that. I feel like I don't understand what's happening. And like the other day Rohan was talking about like something that was going on in his life and I was cooking and the music was playing and the exhaust fan is my number one enemy. If I could get away with never using the exhaust fan, I would. Yeah. However, we use so much spice in the stuff that we cook that if I didn't, then we would literally be those typical brown girls that smell like curry everywhere. Okay. So like I can't avoid it. But it's the worst sound on the planet. Yeah. I feel like those dogs, dude, that like when you turn on the vacuum, they're like traumatized. Yeah. That's how I feel with the fucking exhaust fan. So the exhaust fan is on. There's music playing. Rohan's talking.
Why would there be music playing? Absolutely not.
I need music playing when the exhaust fan is going because I can't handle the exhaust fan.
How does that help? Another stimulant.
It distracts me from the... I can't, dude. I can't.
Oh, I see.
Anyways, I didn't understand what was happening.
Usually I'm just in silence. Because that's just thoughts. One stimulant and it's thoughts. Yeah. And if it's multiple, it's fine. Like ideal because that's just how the world is. But I just kind of have to ignore my thoughts So like I'm aware that I'm not going to be productive in whatever.
That's like kind of admirable to me.
What do you mean?
Like, I never have a quiet mind. So the idea that you're able to ignore your thoughts and exist on like some other plane of
No, I don't think I'm
thought.
ignoring them. I just like there just seems to be less of them because I'm processing the sounds that are going on. So then like my thoughts get slow. So I am frustrated by that.
Okay, got it.
But what can you do?
You know those rooms that they make that are just no sound?
Yeah.
Vacuum sound room.
Oh, I don't like that either though. Like, because that's like too much no sound. To the point where like, it almost like sucks out the sound.
I would have a panic attack in a padded room. I would literally be the stereotype.
That's so fair. That's so fair though. I don't want to hear that stuff. Like we're desensitized to that. So that'd be weird to hear it. But like, oh my God, growing up, my mom had so many clocks around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Why do I need to be aware of the seconds passing by? Must I? Must I know that and I'd be like doing homework or whatever and I'd be like, oh my God, I've been on this problem for 40 ticks. Shut the fuck up. So I just took the batteries out. I don't need to know the time.
That's so funny. Like cuckoo clocks. Cuckoo. I don't like that. And then you know what I really don't like? The sound of the bird coming out
and then back in.
It's like
yeah.
Cuckoo. And I'm like,
and then it's like pew. Yeah, super weird. But I got used to it because we had one. And I don't mind sounds that are like once in a while. But if it's like a constant thing, like there's song going and someone's talking, I'm just like, my brain is like.
Oh, your brain like creates white noise.
Yeah, but like it's like all the thoughts I'm having are like piling up and I'm like, okay, I have to just be in a dark room later and think about all this stuff because I can't think right now. One time I just started going, because there was too much going around and my head was like white noise, but even the white noise was irritating, so I just had to create noise.
When was this and why?
Just like, I've done it multiple times, but I think once at like a wedding.
The wedding.
Once at a wedding, I just had to go out into like, they had this like huge like open outdoor space, but everyone was inside for the reception. So I went outside, but like still the music was so loud that you could hear all the thumping and the bass and the whatever. And so I just had to let it out.
Public?
Yeah, but there's no one else around.
And you just went.
You know, maybe there was.
And you just went. I'm always making sound.
Can you in the silence hear your ears?
Yes.
Yeah.
It freaks me out.
Oh.
And it sounds like a very high pitched.
Oh.
It's not even
What
a
are you
beep.
hearing?
It's like I can hear electricity is how it feels.
Yeah. It's like slight tingling.
Yeah. And it's like so high pitched. I thought it was tinnitus. I thought I was going crazy.
Oh, I don't think it has a pitch.
It doesn't have a pitch.
Oh, okay.
Like I couldn't match that pitch anywhere.
You thought you had tinnitus?
I thought I had tinnitus because I was like, there's no other way to describe it other than like high pitched buzz.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my God. I went to an ENT, I got my hearing checked. I was like, oh, is it because I'm like congested? Like, is there some other kind of inflammation happening? And I can't get rid of it. But then I was like, oh, there's nothing wrong. It's like, I think in silence, my brain creates sound. Because I don't think it's like, there's no hardware issue. There's no, like, I can't ever remember a time where I didn't have this, but it just sounds like I can hear electricity. Not that I can like, that it's ringing.
Oh.
I just become very aware of the silence. What's it like for you?
It's pretty much the same thing, except I describe it with the positive connotation.
Oh. Maybe I should do that.
I love that. I feel like I can hear my thoughts the best then.
Really?
And I get so fast and easy. Then I also realized I did that from like a young age. I would go to bed early and be in the dark and hear all my thoughts. And it's so fast. And like, it could be as surface level of like what I have to do the next day. It doesn't even, like, it gets so fast that there's not even a monologue. It's just like thoughts.
Yeah.
So I can only do that. It doesn't have to be dark, but it has to be silent. And that's that's why I liked like studying like in a library or something. Because like even the apartment, it's fine to live, you know,
Yeah,
but if I
yeah.
had to like learn something new, then I had to be like in complete silence, like pin drop silence. And then I would not even have to write. Like I don't need stimulus. I could just
Learn.
learn.
Wow, that's really cool.
I haven't done that in a while.
Maybe you will. Maybe.
Because we don't use our brains in corporate. Cut
Dr.
that.
Narayanan, Dr. Preeti Narayanan, possibly, maybe one day.
Possibly.
Preeti Narayanan, PhD. PhD, MS. MS PhD.
PhD.
Was that what it would look like?
Yeah, but I don't think I would include the MS.
BSMS PhD.
Yeah, that's
BSMS
little
PhD,
much.
Preeti Narayanan. What is your favorite part of the water cycle?
fog.
Condensation.
Yeah, that's condensation.
My favorite part is condensation, but in the making of cloud.
Nice.
You had to get rid of a part of your face. And it's not like gory or anything. It's just that you would no longer have that body part. All your function would remain the same. Like if you got rid of your nose, you would still be able to smell. It just, you wouldn't have the visual aspect of your nose.
Oh,
What are you getting rid of?
my nose.
Why? Yeah, I love your nose.
No, I don't care. It's not like that.
You should get rid of your eyebrows.
I just can see it.
Oh, it's like I
Yeah.
see. Interesting.
What about you?
I would get rid of chin.
Why?
You know.
You'd just be like this.
no chin.
No chin.
Concave chin.
Oh my god.
Chinchillas. I know a lot about chinchillas.
Do you?
Yeah. I know
Wow.
they're very soft.
Yes.
I know they're endangered.
I pet one once.
I know that they get, did you?
Yeah.
Soft?
Yeah.
Incredibly?
Mm-hmm. It's like a cloud.
Do you understand why they sell
Oh
chinchilla
yeah,
fur?
but I would never.
I would
That's
never.
Stupid.
I would never.
It also takes like 100 of them to make one coat.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like an insane amount. I don't know. It's not 100, but it's something like that. It's so sad.
That's so sad. What the hell? Yeah, anti-fur.
Yeah. 100%.
Hear that, vegans? You hate animals and
Oh
you're
my
a
God.
horrible genocidal maniac. All because I like chicken nuggets? Give me my chicken nugget, bro.
I have so many thoughts. The vegans that wear Shein, the vegans, I've seen vegans wear leather boots. I literally know one
Huh?
was vegan for some time.
And wore leather boots.
Stomping around in leather boots. I was like, do you know what that's made of? Leather?
What is leather?
Yeah. But it takes like, I feel like some people just don't realize
They think it's just
like what your
food.
materials are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just like only do food. Just fine. But just know you're a hypocrite.
Don't talk to me.
Stripes or polka dots?
Stripes.
Oxford comma or no comma?
Oxford comma. But the vibe, like if the sentence is not grammatically correct, then I don't really care for an Oxford comma. But if it's a sentence proper, Oxford comma, absolutely. Because I think it's confusing.
Ampersand or that backwards 3 looking thing?
Ampersand.
I agree.
I literally write an ampersand when I'm writing.
Oh wow. Cursive or print?
Cursive. Are you gonna answer these? Put out or stripe?
Stripe.
Oxford comma?
Yes, always.
Regardless?
Yeah. Ampersand.
Nose hair or ear hair? You have to deal with one or the other. Can't get rid of it.
This ear hair.
Nose hair.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's too much of it?
I couldn't do ear hair. I would
I don't
be
know
so
either.
miserable. I would be so miserable
I
with
don't
both
either.
options, but I would struggle with nose hair because I cannot imagine always having hair in my ear.
In your ear?
Well, that's what ear hair is, Preet. Have you ever
I
seen?
thought you just meant the peach fuzz that's like around your ear.
No.
Oh my god. Neither. Okay, fine. I guess nose hair is easier to clean.
No clean. Deal.
No clean?
No clean.
Then ear hair. Because I can hide it with my other hair. But nose hair, it's just growing down? What do you mean? You pick nose hair? What's wrong with you?
I pick nose hair because I can't imagine like you're wearing headphones and then there's just hair.
You have to wear over the head headphones then. Like there's no wearing like AirPods. Like when it comes to neutral clothes, gray or brown?
Brown. You?
Gray.
Really?
Yeah.
Dark blue or black?
Black. You?
Black. Unless paired with brown, dark blue.
Oh yeah. Black and blue. I mean, oh my god. Brown and blue. Brown and navy blue or black on black?
Brown and navy blue. You?
Black on black.
Yeah.
Black or white?
Black.
Why do you take you a second? Racist.
Fuck! You caught me.
Oh man.
Cow or pig?
Cow.
Cow or chicken?
Cow.
Cow or dog?
Dog.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Cow or cat?
Cat.
Cat or me?
Cat. Why'd you compare yourself to animals?
No, I got that dog in me. I'm a beast.
Cow or pig?
Cow.
Cow or chicken?
Cow.
Cow or dog?
Dog.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Dog or me?
You.
What the heck?
I'm a better friend than you.
I'm a better friend than you.
I love you.
She says herself.
It could be self-proclaimed. Listen, you can make a proclamation. You can have it. Let's think about how research works, right? You have a thought, and then you yourself are collecting data to support that thought. So look at that. I had this thought.
What's your data?
That my data.
Your thoughts?
No, my data is our 15 years of friendship.
What? Oh.
Sorry, our 15 years of friendship, and the way that you are.
That's so subjective.
Let's ask the people.
They're literally gonna pick me. You're literally annoying and you're like a sing elephant.
How are you gonna do that, bro? How are you gonna put me down in front of other people, bro?
You literally sing.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I didn't put you down in front of people. I put you down in front of all the people because we're going global.
Washing machine or drying machine?
Washing. You?
Washing.
Circle or oval?
Circle.
Oval.
I don't like that. I don't. Circle or square?
Circle.
Circle or rhombus?
Rhombus.
Rhombus or trapezoid?
Rhombus.
Rhombus or triangle?
Rhombus.
Rhombus or rectangle?
Rhombus.
Rhombus or greater parallelogram?
Couldn't a rhombus be? No, I can't. But a rhombus could be, because a square is a rhombus and a square is a rectangle, right?
A square is a rectangle. A square
But is a rhombus a square? Like, could a square be a rhombus?
I think what is a rhombus? A rhombus is a parallelogram with two sets of parallel lines that are all the same length.
Yes.
A square is a parallelogram with 4 right angles and every side is the same.
Mm-hmm. So they are
So
parallel.
a square is a rhombus, but a rhombus is not a square.
Yeah.
So a rhombus cannot be a rectangle, and a rectangle cannot be a rhombus.
Wait, but you said okay, wait. Say that again? You said a square is a rhombus.
Yeah.
And a square is also a rectangle.
Yeah. But a rectangle cannot be a rhombus. Because if a rectangle, all 4 sides are the same length, then it's a square.
But a square is a rectangle. If A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C.
Only sometimes, though.
Yeah, but I said could it?
Could a rectangle be a rhombus? No. Because if a
because the rectangle could be a square. And that is the case where it would also be a rhombus.
But you wouldn't call it a
you wouldn't call it, but I'm like, could it be?
Yeah, but it's a square. If a rectangle is a square, it's a square. If a square is a square, it's a rhombus. But a rectangle is
What do you
not
mean
a
if a
rhombus.
square is a square, it's a rhombus? Bro!
Dude, but like if a rectangle has all four sides of the same length, it's a square.
Correct, but it's also a rectangle. Like if there's a multiple choice and it said, is this a square only, or if it's a square and a rectangle, it's a square and a rectangle.
Yeah, but it can't be a square, rectangle, and rhombus.
But that was my question. Like, can a square be all three? Is a square all three? And I think it's yes. Because you said the definition of a rhombus is
two sets of parallel lines. And all the lengths are the same.
Is that correct? Because that's literally the definition of square.
Square has the additional thing of right angles.
Yeah, so I'm correct.
A square
is a rhombus, is a rectangle.
Yeah, but like
you're going to call it a square, yes. But that's like, which term is it? Not which technically is it.
Yeah, it's all three.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fun shape.
Wow. Yeah, then I pick rhombus over everything. That shit is so cool.
I think my favorite parallelogram is a trapezoid.
Okay.
Love a trapezoid.
Really?
I also really like that the top parallel line can be really tiny, and it's still like
so
look
true.
like a triangle.
Technically, the top line can be super tiny, and the bottom line can be so long.
Yeah. Love that. It could literally look like a triangle, but it's like, no.
Oh, so true. Okay. Square pyramid.
Okay.
Or triangle pyramid. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, square.
Where I agree.
Square pyramid or cone?
Pyramid.
Cone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't really fuck with cones.
I know, I'm seeing that, but I don't understand why. They're fucking awesome.
I like them in the form of party hat.
Cone is so good as a shape. Think about how often we see cones in life.
Traffic cone, dosa, party hat.
Ice cream cone.
I don't fuck with those. I don't like them. They taste like nothing.
Okay, well, I feel like you're wrong. And it's a texture thing. It's not necessarily the taste.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Stop.
Yeah, and you actually don't get to have an opinion about like
On ice cream. I'm literally ice cream connoisseur.
Because your favorite ice cream is like honestly, quite frankly, disgusting.
Coffee?
No. Your mud pie mojo.
Please. No one speak ill of my mud pie mojo. Listen, Cold Stone, it's coffee, ice cream.
Okay, wait,
Oreos.
hang on. I say all of that. Cold Stone, if you ever want to sponsor us, ever, please. She's your biggest fan, please.
I spend so much of my money on you guys. Please.
Okay, what's a mud pie mojo?
It's coffee, ice cream, Oreos. It usually has almonds, but I sub it with pecans. Pecan? I don't know how to say that. Peanut butter.
Yeah.
And a little bit of fudge sometimes. I don't know about the fudge. Because there's something in there that tastes a little chocolatey, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think I got that by mistake once. And I think it's like it's this particular combination of those ingredients. Like their coffee ice cream is not that coffee-y. Mm-hmm. And then their peanut butter is like, I'm pretty sure it's just Jiffy.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, what's the other one?
I don't know. I only eat
Skippy. I'm pretty sure it's Skippy. And then Oreos, and then the combination of that and pecans it just does something, bro.
It's like, honestly, I'm happy for you. It's disgusting.
I've had like other coffee ice creams that are way better.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you put the same toppings in that better coffee ice cream, it wouldn't be as good. Like that's specific. It's like how you crave Taco Bell, even though you know that there's better Mexican food.
Yeah, I understand. But like,
I don't know. And like I think every other flavor there is disgusting. Like I would not get the other ones and like pay for that ever. One time I liked the strawberry actually. I think it tastes more like strawberry milk.
Yeah. I really like banana pudding ice cream.
Horrible take.
Like, you don't get to say that. You don't get to say that. Have you ever had banana pudding ice cream? Have you ever had banana pudding?
I've never bought it, but I've tasted it.
It's delicious. Banana pudding is fantastic. I love banana.
Yeah, that's true. You do love bananas.
Banana pudding, it's vanilla wafer banana.
Mm.
Perfect. And with a little bit of...
You're consistent. Even your favorite cereal is Banana Nut Crunch.
I love banana. Did you know that there was a banana... what is it when a whole crop dies?
I don't know, but that's sad.
So there was a different kind of banana that was like all the rage. Everyone had that banana before the 60s, and then that banana perished.
Oh my god.
Like one virus kind of took every tree out. No, we all eat a different banana.
Wow.
But that's why if you have banana flavored things, it doesn't taste like banana because it tastes like the old banana.
So you like old banana. And you like this banana too, but...
No, well, old like banana, like candy, I mean. Like Laffy Taffy, banana Laffy Taffy or banana
Oh, I
lollipop.
like that.
It doesn't really taste like a banana.
Yeah. I always wondered what they were basing that off of. That makes sense now.
Old banana. A quick history lesson. So we now eat Cavendish bananas. The same way there are Honeycrisp apples and Gala apples, there were Big Mike bananas and Cavendish bananas. Big Mikes were wiped out by an invasive fungus that caused Panama disease. But as our luck would have it, Cavendish bananas were resistant to Panama disease. Nowadays, Cavendish bananas are basically the only bananas in our grocery stores, so there's no need to call them that. We just call them bananas. But this isn't the end, because if Panama disease mutates or another disease comes along, we'll definitely see another banana massacres. The prices of bananas will rise, and we'll be fucked. I look so sad.
How do you... Because I was like... I'm trying to picture you as like a little kid ordering like this adult flavor. Ice cream.